Hey guys, I'm Cool. Welcome back to the channel. I've got quite a fun video today. Well, I don't know if it'll be fun. I just thought of it now. But before we get into it, I want to thank all of you that have been watching my latest videos. It means a lot. It goes a long way. And I hope to continue to please you all with my videos. Now, since we've started this world, we've been heavily focusing on this little area, and this island is not complete yet. But today we're taking a little bit of a pause as I want to start a new project. We're not going to complete it today in this episode, but I'll see how much we get done. So, as some of you might know, a while ago I said I want to turn this into where I trade with villagers. And I might still have some villagers here, but obviously we figured out that the end portal's there and I wanted to do something for it. So I plan on creating a town but made out of rubble. So like it's all destroyed, and there isn't really going to be a lot going on, so we're going to have to destroy all these buildings. Most of the villages are going to be gone. We might have like a couple lie around, but literally everything's going to be destroyed. We're going to have big buildings, small buildings, and we'll have our main focus, which will be up here. I'll have to terraform this bit a little bit, but yeah, I want to turn this into its own sort of civilization. So you look across all the lovely scenery. We'll transform this plains too as well at some point, and it's just gonna look great. Hopefully it's gonna just have like some backstory to it, whatever. Really, I just think it'll be really fun, really different to do. And our main actual like big like area where we'll trade with villages and whatnot will be at the village across the ocean, which you probably can't see, but as most of you know, it is just over there, so it's not too bad. But that's the plan for this episode, is to tear down the village and start planning out some destroyed buildings. Now, detail is going to matter a lot in this building, because obviously it's not going to be just a building where you can just put some trees up. It needs to feel empty, this area. It needs to have its own sort of atmosphere, if that makes sense. So I think there's going to be a lot of like monochrome colours in here. It's not going to be very vibrant at all, but I think it will turn out great. Now, I don't want to do too much on camera. I mean, I'll do a bit of it, but like destroying the houses, for example, it's just boring. You don't want to see me do this, so I will do this part off camera, and then I think we'll get back and start planning out where the buildings are going to go, if that makes sense. We're not going to do this every single episode. We'll do this every now and then. We'll work towards it. But I got on the world and I thought, you know what should I do for the video this week? And I thought, you know what? Let's just start cracking on with this. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, I do have a habit of just talking on, and I don't know why. I apologise. But we're going to get straight into it. So I hope you enjoy the video, and we might do a little bit of a time lapse. Let's get to it. Okay, so this time lapse is going on. Obviously, you know the usual. We're going to do a little commentary over it. We're not going to have any music or anything. You're going to have to listen to me talk. This is quite a short time lapse though, so you don't have to listen to me go on for too long. I just want to take the moment to explain the plan here. So as you can see, we're tearing this all down. We plan on making a ruined civilization, which also houses the home of the end portal. Now, just a little bit of a spoiler. I think I do mention in this video, I might have said it already, that I am going to build some of the ruins today. We're not going to do that, but we are going to plan them out, because it's quite a big task, and I'd like to finish my island as much as possible first. I'm going to be streaming, finishing the river area this weekend on Saturday. So make sure to check in on Twitch, same username. And yeah, I don't really have much more to say on those terms except that, to be honest. I've also got some other videos that I want to do at some point soon. A village of breeders on the way, same with a trading hall. But that might take some time. I think I'll just make a random pit for now, just to hold my new villagers, because I am going to need mending and unbreaking and XP constantly throughout these projects I do. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the time lapse. I have been the editor, and yeah, I ain't really got much more to say. Let's get back to the video. Right, so it's all destroyed now. Oh, what is going on? Okay. I just wanted to get a mending book before this guy goes, because I think I'm going to put mending on my axe, because I've realised it's actually okay, and make that netherite so we don't have to worry too much about that. It didn't actually take too long, to be honest, like 30 minutes, roughly. And, I mean, I can pick up all the resources, as you saw in the time-lapse. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a pause on this. I want to sort my axe out, but I also want to quickly go off and fly to some new terrain, because not too long ago, when I say not too long ago, I mean like 2-3 days ago, an update came out in Minecraft, and nothing crazy, but there's a few things in it that I really like, one of which being the firefly bush. Now I want to find them, and I want them to go around my river and just around the area, just to bring some ambience. So that's the aim for this current moment in time. But once that's done, then I'm not sure what I'll do, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Mending. We've got mending on the axe, and now if we go up to our stash, there you go. Look at all that we got. Oh, I don't want to actually use all these up, so let's duplicate them. I believe we need this and netherrack. I must have netherrack. I have netherrack. Sweet. Is it? How does it go? Yeah. All right. Just like so. Put netherrack away. Put the diamonds away. Okay. We're gonna make ourselves a lovely little, axe here. Don't know what I did there. Got another axe. Do we need? We don't want to name it. We don't need to name it. There we go. There. Got a netherite axe. Now, like I said, I'm going to head and find some firefly bushes. It could take a while because obviously I have travelled quite a bit, so we're going to need a lot of rockets and whatnot. So I'll be back when I find some firefly bushes or something else, you know. So I will see you all very shortly, hopefully, maybe. Who knows? I'll be back. Well, I thought that would take a lot longer. We found some leaf litter as well, which is really cool. Look at all this. This is amazing. This is a very nice update, I will say. Mojang have cooked. And I'm a big fan of this stuff. I mean, leaf litter is basically just the pink petals, isn't it? Just retextured. Great for bone meal, though. Phenomenal for bone meal. Can you, like, duplicate firefly bushes with bone meal or not? I'm not too sure. I might look for a few more just in case I can't duplicate them. But also, hang on. Are there, per chance, some of the new cows? Because they've done new mob variants for different like biomes, and this is a cooler biome, so if I'm lucky, I might be able to find one of the new mob variations. I found the cows. They actually look sick, to be fair. Based on the Highland cow, and I'm a big fan of them. Anyway, let's get back to it. No wasting. Look at them. Look at the ambience it brings as well. Wait, hang on. Is this? Can I hear them as well? Yeah. I think there's a subtle sound it gives off as well. But I love the firefly bushes. They look phenomenal. Back. I just want a little update. I decided to make a new bridge because this one was really rushed. Wasn't a fan of it, to be honest. Although I said, oh, I like it. I thought, seeming we're going into, I want this other side area here to feel like really old and ruined, kind of. I wanted to go for like an old school stone bridge. There's enough room to get a small boat just through, just about. I don't know, I feel like it fit the vibe more. Obviously, I wanted a bigger bridge, but the, what's it called? The river was only so wide, and it would have looked stupid if it was a giant bridge. But let's get straight into a time lapse, I think. A lovely little time lapse. Cue the music. There is no music, just a spoiler. We can't afford that. Anyway, to the time lapse. We're back with another time lapse. This is quite a lengthy time lapse, just a heads up, so you are going to have to listen to me for quite some time. But I'd like to talk about some upcoming videos that I want to perhaps do. So once we've done the ruins and all of that, I plan on making, well, this isn't certain yet, but I want to make a medieval town of sorts, because I mean, I've always loved building in medieval. I don't know if I've showcased any of it on the channel, but it's probably my strongest point when it comes to building. And my mind can just run free like that. It's like medieval mixed with fantasy, and I think it's really cool. I don't know if we'll do that for where we're going to have the villager breeder and all that, but I do want to do that at some point, hopefully. I also want to, where there's plains isn't everywhere, especially on my island, I want more farmland. And I want every little bit of the journey, every bit I expand to, I want it to, how do I word this? What I want is, before I move forwards on a project, I want to finish up where I was last. So as you walk through my land and everywhere, you look behind you and it's all complete and redone. I think so far I've done pretty good. Obviously we can do a live stream just to finish off most of the island, especially by the river, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. But we are coming to the end of the time lapse. I thought it was a lot longer than that. So let's get straight back to the video in 3, 2, and 1. I've put together a little cabin of sorts where someone, you know, it's the other side of the bridge. It's got a different sort of feel to it. I like it. I'm a big fan of it. Here it is. It feels empty at the moment. I think I'm going to add some trees or something to it, but I really like how this looks. I mean, just the aesthetic it gives off is really, really nice. To be honest, it is very good for a start house as well. I mean, it's got everything you need. Storage, you know, we've got storage there. We've got crafting tables, furnaces and all that. There's a lot of room to work with. I would recommend it if you want to build a house out of it. It's very straightforward. I was actually on Pinterest looking for inspiration, and I found something that gave off a similar sort of vibe, and I went off that, and that's why it turned out the way it did. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do now, I don't know how long this video's gone on for. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I mean, it probably has, but it doesn't feel like it. I'm going to just do a few things here, just make this area look nice, add some decoration to this a little bit. I think I'll add 2 or 3 trees around it to really bring it together. These are going to be quite big trees. Might add like a little place for a horse to go. We'll add like a little shooting range or something, and make it really feel like this own Sky's little residency. And then obviously we'll go into the ruins. Because we've built this, this building here is probably going to be pushed back quite a bit, because I don't want it to be that close by. I want it to be quite a bit of a gap, but where there's nothing. I don't want everything all clunked together, but for now that is the plan for the little ruins area. So it will get moved. That needs tidying up, but we're not going to be building the ruins just yet, are we? But soon, very soon we are. So like I said, I'm going to do this off camera, and I will be back once we got something of a little home sorted. See you all very, very soon. Alright, so we're all done. It is complete, finito. And this is what it's looking like. You know, we've got some trees. We've got an archery range here. I actually haven't finished it. I need to shear the pumpkin faces, which we'll do in a moment. But obviously, you could do it for a bit of bone meal, but obviously that's not going to be a problem. I don't know if I said this already. This is going to be pushed back quite a lot. More in towards the mountain, because I didn't realise how close by it was to my base. But that's going to be the plans for now, I guess. And I am pretty happy with how this has turned out. This whole aesthetic, this vibe, I love it. It's different, but it fits, you know. I like these trees as well. I tried mixing the leaves together. I mixed birch and oak leaves, and you know what? I must say, they've turned out rather nice. I want to, of course, on the stream tomorrow, which is still happening, just a heads up, 6 p.m. time on Saturday. I'll be streaming on Twitch, same username as on here, Woolschool. I want to finish up the river, of course, but it's looking really nice at the moment. I really like the addition I've made. It's small, but it adds a lot. See, this is going to be surrounded by trees. It's like a little outpost of sorts, I guess you could say, or just like a hitching point. Just stop, have a breather. I might add a horse as well in at some point, just like post a horse up here somewhere. But other than that, it's more or less done. Let's get them shears while we finish off the video. While we're doing that, I want to thank everyone that's been watching so far on this series. It means a lot, and this is actually my 50th upload on the channel, and it means a lot. It goes a long way, and I truly appreciate all of those that have watched along the way. And I ain't stopping. I plan on, keep on uploading, because even if it makes like one person happy, that means a lot. You're making one person's day just slightly better. Let's get some shears going. So yeah, we've got lots more videos coming soon. Towards the summer, I aimed maybe upload different videos as well. I've tried it here and there, but I have got some videos in mind. I try to do what I enjoy, and I do enjoy just doing survival. It's quite laid back. Most people, that bothers me. Most people don't really do like Minecraft survival, just chilled, no mods, no nothing. I'm not saying that I'm the only one, but it's just more peaceful for me, and this is my preferred style of playing, and I appreciate those that have been saying continue doing what you're doing, and it means a lot. It means a lot, and your support goes a long way. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. It has been quite a fun one, to be honest. I thoroughly enjoyed making this. So make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe. It goes a long way. Even if you just like the video or just watch it, it means a lot. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one.